like, Duke just having your birthday party.
I was like, dude, shut up. You shut up.
That's so deep. But like when we were dating, like you dumped me one time.
Yeah, because you wasn't stepping up. Not I would have told you what I wanted. But we literally were working out the logistics of a divorce. So if we could work out the logistics of a divorce, why couldn't we just work out the logistics of a marriage?
Because we were tired of each other.
I was tired. I was so low. But it was the job.
Welcome back to the next episode. This is us.
This is us, yeah.
Episode 5. We had to do a part 2 on This Is Us.
And I hope you all enjoyed our part 1. It was, it was real nice and light. But this part 2 may not be nice and light. We just really talked about us. And so thank you for being in
our
lane.
Then you come out with these dating stages. Tell me some good, some bad, some ugly.
Okay, it's real. So, me and her, our first, I guess, outing, we weren't, I guess, boyfriend and girlfriend. But she was coming to Memphis to go shopping.
Go ahead. I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah, I went to the flea market or something.
I just don't remember. Keep going. I'm gonna get there.
Anyway, so it was me and you. It was your brother and someone else.
I remember that. I remember that.
So, and we got done with all that, and me and you had talked about your truck, about my car, whatever. And you let me know some, your past.
Yeah.
And so you just let me know, hey, I'm just letting you know if you still want this or not. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, because I was serious and I didn't want you to be
what you told me.
With me, and then we had different viewpoints
right.
about what I was talking to you about.
And this is what you told me. You like, I'm not dating to just be dating. She said, I'm dating for a purpose. I'm dating to get married. So I'm just letting you know, if you're not trying to move like that, then we need to just be friends.
Yeah,
with them.
Real talk.
But you so special, I ain't wanna lose you.
I was until I wasn't though. That's what. See, it just snatched me right on back up out of my feelings.
But stay snatched, boo.
It's the boo.
Boo.
Don't start calling me boo. Mo, don't you let this man start calling me boo.
Sorry.
Okay, so you just said something made me think. I got lost. I hope it come back to me. Because it went back, it was something important about what we were talking about.
Yeah. But we're still in the dating stages. So So she let me know what she wanted, what she expected.
Yeah.
I'm down for it. So we was dating. We dated 6 months, right? Or probably a little less than that.
Are we gonna do the timeline?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was April.
Yeah.
Because that was March 29th that you jumped downstairs.
March 29th.
And so April, 2
15th.
weeks later.
Yeah. Made it
With the
official.
IHOP that night. Mm-hmm. There was a thing to do at the church, go to IHOP.
It's her house.
Child. Her house.
Right. Yeah, it's so funny. Like I don't know if you remember this, but before we became official, we used to kiss, but you wouldn't let me tongue kiss you.
Because we shouldn't have been.
Right. Ooh. So, but when we became official, then you want to put your tongue.
Quit telling everything. You sound like Duke just having your birthday party.
I was like, dude, shut up. You shut up.
You're so deep. Tongue kissing. But yeah.
That was the bad.
No, it was really good. That was really good.
You said that we dated for was it 6 months?
As far as kissing.
Okay. It's how
I haven't had a hurt kiss since I kissed you last.
You kissed me this morning.
I had a hurt kiss.
Look, so 6 months.
6 months.
So April was official dating.
Mm-hmm.
Literally engaged August 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Married October 31st.
And been married
Married
going on
almost 14
almost
years.
14
Officially, I just want to plug that in.
Right.
Yeah, it's been some love.
But our dating was so good until we had a small little incident where you had dumped me.
Baby, because you weren't ready. Because you remember that time. This is what it was. I knew it was gonna come back to me.
Go ahead.
So this is what it was. Remember, you said you got the number, then you called, and you said how old you were, and you said, "Is that gonna be a problem?" I said, "Yep. I'll talk to you later." And got off the phone. How you get your way back in? I don't even remember.
I I don't know either. I just.
I thought you was too young.
I
And everybody
was.
thought I was trying to bounce you into getting married. I'm like, oh, here
That's so
we
weird.
go.
That is so weird. But no, I was too
Whew,
young. I was
child,
too
you
young.
were too young.
But so I want you like just be your friend, your little brother, something like that.
You are my little brother.
You know how to have like play brothers.
You are my little
So
brother.
like when we have another revival, I'm just gonna see it through.
Oh, my
hey,
God, sis.
Hey sis, hey sis, you know.
Oh, you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like when we was dating, like you dumped me one time.
Yeah, because you wasn't stepping up. And I already told you what I wanted, and
Right.
so I just
didn't-
realized
I
that you
didn't step up for you.
couldn't.
Right, because
Yeah.
like a certain family member wasn't treating you the best.
Well, it's not. That wasn't even that though.
But I
that was
kept-
what you having such a responsibility with the boys
Oh God.
and having the my sons.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I be down in New Albany, then I get
Have to
called.
call. Like you literally just got
Yeah.
that 30 minutes.
Come back home. Come back right now. Come
Yeah.
back right now.
Yeah.
Right now. Right now.
Yeah.
So one day you was like, but anyway, you dumb me. You was like, this is what you said. You was like, okay, I know you don't want to make your parents mad, whatever. But how many more times are you gonna make me mad and make me hurt? I'm like, man, I'm finna mess around and lose this girl because I gotta take care of these big old fat brothers of mine.
Yeah, I mean, it's just that your responsibilities were different at the time. Like, while I understood taking care of or assisting taking care of, younger siblings, because I was doing the same thing. Like, okay, I'm trying to move on to something different. And if you're not available to even come see me and stay with me
Right.
and spend time with me for us to get to know each other, like, what are we doing?
What we doing?
Yeah.
And then that one time, he was like,
Oh, yeah.
come back home. You ain't fed the dog or nothing.
Feed the dog, even a dog.
I'm like, well, he said, if you don't come home,
Don't come, basically.
if you don't come home, then you don't come home. You gotta get your stuff and get out of my house. I had some money in my pocket. I went and got me a hotel.
Just stay there.
I stayed there.
It's funny because you got a little, you got off a little bit, but you got back on because you did fight fairly hard for me then, and you kind of got lost your way. But then, like now, the whole new awareness that you have on fighting for me, it really is amazing.
Yeah.
Like for you to have my back. Like I'm always talking to you about support, and like this is the type of support I'm talking about. I'm not saying create division to support me, but at the same time, back to what we said on the previous show, we have a legally binding contract. So like you are obligated
Right.
to remain in commitment to me.
I have to take care of
And
you.
the Bible say cleave and lead too. So
Right.
yeah,
You do.
you do.
But we get back together, and then like it was amazing. Look how this is how amazing this girl is right here.
This is new to me. Come on.
Because I still had that box in my room.
Oh, babe.
Made me a care box, just random. That was before you didn't make it because I wasn't finna be living at home with my parents anymore. Like you just want to do something nice for me.
Well, I'm a gift giver. That's my love language.
You are, but it came in handy. Like
Because you ain't know.
I spent all the money on the
But you
hotel.
still got it. Oh yeah, that was all you had.
Yeah, I spent all my money on the hotel. Had them Doritos, had the Coke, some candy,
Lemonade. You was big on the lemonade then.
lemonade.
Uh-huh.
And like I was like, this girl really looking out for me. We didn't even know this was gonna take place.
Yeah.
But then like you was trying to tell me before rewinding, you was trying to tell me like, it's okay, just go home. Just go home.
Oh yeah, because I didn't want to create division between
Even
you
your
and
mother,
your family.
she like, Tiffany,
Yeah.
tell him go.
Tell him to go. Yeah.
I was sitting there.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. Like, anybody can make me lose this good thing in my life?
Well, I mean, at least you made it right because we're still together now.
14 years later?
Yeah.
14 years later.
They've been tough, but they really been worth it a little bit. I mean, I remember saying to you one time, I don't want to have to go through everything that just help people.
Yeah, to be a testimony, right?
But what's so crazy is like, but then here we are, to be on a platform like this. I mean, you gotta have stories.
Gotta have stories, right?
Gotta have stories. So with that said, when things kind of got off track a lot bit. So there, I remember one night, we spent the way. I left. And spent the night. But at that time, you was working overnight, so I came home after you went. And my goal was to be gone before you got home.
Yeah.
But I ain't never like sometimes women hold the children over people's head. I ain't never been a fan of that. So I was like, well, I'm gonna let her. I got home in time for you to see your daughter before you went to work.
Yeah.
Then that second time was super big. Like, I was like, what in the world did I do and why? Then I felt a little bit different kind of obligation because your parents had signed you over. So I'm like, he's really my responsibility. So I'm like, I don't even know. We can just get a regular divorce like other people can. Cause, like, he's literally mine. So
Because you didn't want to wait till I turned 21 to marry me. This lady wanted me so bad, y'all. I was like, I said, ma'am.
He said, ma'am. I'm slow because I hear you, but I'm not even registering that you're talking about me.
I said, ma'am, can we please wait? I'll be 21 next week. And he was like, no, I want you now, young man. So I was like, yes, ma'am. So I was like, I had
Not the yes.
I said, hey, mama, can you? I said, hey, mama, can you come to the courthouse and sign me over to Tiffany? So Miss Tiffany could marry me.
It's all of me, but that Miss Tiffany funny.
I mean, you are a teacher.
But Courtney, you this neither we're not getting off on that today. But look, so marriage really is like a lot. It really got rough, and I was like, okay, this is it. So this particular time, you left home for 3 days, and it was again the kid. So the first born was the one I wanted, you to see before you went to work that night. But then we had Lo, when you were gone that time, she went to bed. And I was like, okay, as a teacher, being a teacher all the time, like, that's a sign that something's not okay. And so I'm glad that I was at least wise enough to be like, okay, I done married this man. I got these 2 children by this man. I did not get married to raise these girls by myself. They need their dad. I was a fatherless daughter. I don't want that for my girls. Like, I could have just been like, oh, well, whatever. She went to bed. I'm going to just help her through this. And because we still finna get. But I was like, no, he needs to come back home. Like, when my daughter went to bed, that was like, no, because they weren't bedwetters. And so I'm like, okay, so something's not okay. And when she was younger, but still, they were probably trained early.
Right.
So I was like, okay, come on. But then you was slick too, though. You remember you came over to the house to cut the grass? It's like, yeah, I'm going to come and cut the grass today, baby.
The grass needs to be cut. Who's going to cut it?
You was leaving all your responsibilities behind. So what? Somebody can't come cut the grass? But nah, you still can't. So we were talking about like how everything would be divided and having like a cordial conversation. So because we agreed that we didn't want to get in court. Ain't that something? We agreed to divorce instead of agreeing to stay married.
Because you were tired of me, and I was tired of you.
But we literally were working out the logistics of a divorce. So if we could work out the logistics of a divorce, why couldn't we just work out the logistics of a marriage?
Because we were tired of each other.
I was tired. I was so low. But it was the jobs. Like you was in, oh Lord, it was the financial responsibility. It was the sometimes feeling like a single parent. It was just a lot.
It was. And for the record, like I was like I wasn't just walking away from jobs.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
My jobs was literally ending.
Ended. Yeah. You caught me. The assignment ended. I send you a pregnancy test results positive, and you send me the job is ended. I'm like, Lord, what are we going to do? But we really just continued to work it out, and I don't even remember what happened with the divorce situation. Why we decided not to. That was still on back through there.
Yeah, it's probably one of them nice, you know how we do.
Just change our mind.
Well,
honestly, I mean, while I felt like I was strong enough to deal with it, 2 things. I didn't want my children to have to go through what I went through. And then I really was like a lot concerned about how the church would view. You know, we were pretty much very active in ministry and stuff like that. And of course, the people weren't gonna let us get divorced without the mothers coming and laying hands and praying and the pastor calling to the altar and folks running around the church. So it was just a lot of that too. I mean, they gonna come get you and run.
They will run you now.
Yeah, they gonna run you. And but my best friend stayed on your side. She was always trying to help me to see a different picture. But that's why I said on the very first episode that podcast saved our life. Because out of all of the times that we've talked to couples and had couples nights and dinners and games and talked, it's like this man cannot understand what anybody else is telling him if it's not his viewpoint. Then your conversation started shifting. I'm like, something was. And come to find out, you started watching podcasts. And that's what gave you a different perspective and really started, but you said you came to grips. Like, okay, are you going to do this or are you not? But a lot of our thing was, too, that we started having children early because we didn't plan our children. I mean, we literally got pregnant 7 months after we got married. So we really didn't have a lot of time to get to know each other. You was young and growing up. So
because you wouldn't take your pills the correct way.
This man is going to black.
Like we get done doing married things. You be like, oops, I forgot my pill. Then you got to go run in there and try to chew it on down right quick.
Not chew it on.
No, I love I love our kids. I'm thankful for them.
You're growing up there just talking about some dollar day. These right here is thinking about money.
Thank y'all mama, because she kept forgetting to block. Go ahead. What's next?
Anyway, baby, I just wanted to say that I'm glad we did kind of work throughout it.
Me too.
Me
too.
It literally had, again, while I would change some things, I do go back quite often and think about what I said. I don't want to have to go through everything, but like now I even see that in a different light. It's okay. Maybe you had to go through this for this, and maybe because we're not in charge of our own story, and that's where we mess up at telling God what we want to do or what we don't want to do. That's not. But He already know down the road. We don't know that far.
We're not in charge of the full book.
Yeah.
But there's certain chapters we can adjust ourselves.
Got some little quotes in there.
Yeah, we can do some footnotes or something.
Well, I'm just glad you got some shoes on, because that last episode when you kicked that foot up and had the rubber slides on, I didn't like that.
Come with J's on. Come with J's on.
Okay. He said early and quick. Well, we had talked about all that. Strong bond begin separate. Oh, we did all that. That couple therapy. I don't even know why you got couple therapy in there. I don't even know why you put couple therapy in there.
You finna hear, and you finna find out why. So, like she was saying about her best friend, they had recommended couples therapy. That's good. Like, I had to humble myself, and try to see it through. You gotta see it through, my boy. So, anyways, we went to therapy. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Because you were not open-minded to therapy.
Because the man said, "Hey, just do whatever she say. Whatever she say, do, just do." I'm like,
baby, to this day, I disagree with that because I do not remember that man saying that. You just already had your ears and your heart and everything else blocked. That man can't do what I said, dude.
Yes, he did. And you was like, so we got in the car, and you like, you heard what he said. You heard what he said.
All I said in that meeting that I remember the man said, I said, you want to wash my truck all the time. I beg you to wash my truck. I'm like, this don't make no sense. But if you go out there and rub your car down, and Grandma Keisha was talking about earlier, oh, you got to rub it down. You got to take 20,000 hours. You got to leave my dishwashing liquid outside. I'm trying to wash dishes, can't find where it said, oh, I'm going to go get it out here with your car washing bucket. If you're going to use my dishwashing liquid, wash my car. I got tired of that fight too. But see, the man gave us a pamphlet that was full of scriptures. They had it broken down into sections. They were to the man. See, y'all want to be the boss, but see, it costs to be the boss. You want to be the man. Well, God gave a command to the man. That's why it's called a command. Come on now.
Wait, no.
You didn't feel that?
No, I didn't.
I
You didn't have nothing. I didn't feel nothing.
Baby, y'all the head. Y'all called to a higher responsibility.
Now, that part is true.
Yes, it is true.
I understand that. But like I tell people, church people, this is my opinion. This is the gospel according to Antoine.
Child, is the gospel.
This is Antoine 11:7. Like if church people gonna go out for counseling, in my opinion, go find someone who's not in the church, cause they throwing all kind of scriptures.
Well,
all
first
kind
of all,
this,
you
that,
don't
and
even want to go to council for the longest. I'm like, let's
I
go.
do. That's true.
Let's go. Then when you want to go, you mad because I don't want to go. Why would I want to go when you
That's
act
true.
like you didn't want to go?
That's true. That's true.
Like,
That's true.
then we finally go. We go to one
With the
one
one.
session.
With the one
I ain't
session.
going to Mo. I ain't going to Mo. I'm like, he told me to do whatever you say. First of all, did you even put into practice doing whatever you say since you said? I mean, doing whatever I say since you said
No.
that's what he said.
No. Cause like it was like.
What if I asked you
the
to do
stuff-
that was too much for you
The
to do?
the stuff I threw out, stuff that I needed and wanted. He just forgot all that. Well, it don't matter what you want.
They did not
Just,
say it don't
just
matter
give her what she needs. Just
Wow.
give her whatever she
He
needs.
did not say it don't matter what you want.
I'm saying, but that's how I felt. That's how I felt.
So can you imagine trying to navigate this all these years without his new perspectives from podcasts? You will not listen to anyone. But I'm so thankful for the podcast
Let
arena
us-
and the social media
Let
platforms.
us have
And the
found
what's your
another-
word you always use on every episode?
Let us have
What's the
found
P word I be
another
saying? Baby, quit
found
doing it.
another-
Oh, I see. Oh, I missed it. Okay.
therapist, and she would
Oh
tell
no,
you.
I was done. I was
Oh,
tired.
listen.
Oh, you went. Oh, I'm
See,
tired. I thought
see,
you.
she don't want to listen. She just talks. She just goes, just talks. God, dog.
I did go. I'm sorry.
If we would have had somebody else, and they would be like, told you, just do whatever he say, do whatever he want. When he tell you to throw it back, throw it back. It don't matter. It don't matter. Just give it to him right now. Just right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna close my eyes and you give it to him right now.
That boy said, I just want to get up. What's going to say that in a therapy session?
That's what I'm saying. Like some stuff don't make no sense.
Oh my
I told
God.
you, according to our pastor, Pastor Shannon, what builds one man house.
Come on.
And see, he might
Yes, sir.
he might take pleasure in doing whatever the wife say.
That man.
Yeah, he might.
Well, and then as a grad student in the School of Psychology, we are taught that we cannot impose what we think or feel. We have to, we're taught about biases, implicit biases. We're talking about cultural awarenesses. We're taught about all those things
Right.
so that we can come in. Like, that's the whole point, because you already got the two people that's in the situation.
Right.
With their two different viewpoints, you're supposed to come in as a neutral party.
It's a neutral.
I agree, baby. I agree.
Wait,
I agree that you come in as a neutral party. That man never
Said-
told you to do what I said do. We can agree to disagree. It don't matter.
no. We can agree that I'm right.
You right.
Cause like when he said, I felt like you was cheering so loud on the inside, you couldn't hear what's going on outside.
You know I'm loud.
You were like, yes, about time somebody see my.
Now, I did do that when he said, watch my truck. That's all I heard him tell you to do. So, watch your truck. I was like, exactly. I remember that.
Right. So when you say exactly, he was
That's
like,
what he said.
Just do whatever he said. Exactly. Exactly. What else you want to give to?
Baby, we went to no carpool lane. Cause come on. We
Okay. Question of the day. Question of the day. Calm down, your fingers. You
Cause
okay?
you already know what the question say,
The
really.
question of the day. What made you choose your significant other?
So I want to just go ahead and go on record. Let the record show.
Okay.
Claire Huxtable would say. You actually participated this week. This is the first week that you've participated.
Hey, first of many.
My response, baby, and I should have put BAYBEH because that's what I do sometimes because that's how I meant it. Them suits, dancing, and Uncle Lee talking him up. Then when I said something about nephew, he was like, "Nah, you gonna boss my nephew." I'm like, "But so you talking to all the other people I don't want, and then when I finally like somebody, you don't want me to have him." So I
was
really thought I
wild.
just wasn't good enough to be in his family. I'm like, "Oh, so you want to get me to the little rinky-dinks, and then when it's your family, I ain't good enough to be in it."
Yeah, you good enough, baby. You more than good.
Well, I really just realized that since that was finally the right one, you're supposed to be the chaser and hunch, like you just said. So I should have been going to him
Right.
in pursuit of you. It was supposed to be the other way around.
And once I started talking to you, I went to him. You got to talk to your uncle about us dating.
That's how we were taught.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what you replied to? But I do because you know I don't know about these Apple products. So when you said first episode, first revive with the brown skirt and the tan top, you was dancing then. And you know what your uncle said about you?
What?
Oh yeah, my nephew he living by himself. He a virgin. I was like, Uncle Lee, I was like, I'm right now, man.
Not living by myself and a
I
virgin.
said, Uncle Lee done talk this man. None of this stuff true.
Ain't none of it true.
None of this stuff true. Anyway,
None of it true.
and then your response was, what made me choose mine? The fact that she knew my favorite Quartet song. I did know them Quartet song. Then I said, he really put the little thigh slip in there. We ain't gonna discuss her thigh accidentally slipping out on the way to district meeting.
So Pete, how do you say it?
But you said we wasn't gonna discuss it.
Hold on. That's right there. Just put a pin in it right there. So we have a thing in our church stuff. It's called a district meeting. It's where the churches in a certain area come together, just fellowship together. So me and this girl, we dating. No, we dating. We made it official. And so I had met her to pick her up so she can come to my district meeting. So she had called me and said, "Do you mind?
Didn't I ask you to go pick the pantyhose up? I thought
Do you
so.
mind going inside Walmart? I met her at Walmart. There was a spot there.
It was. We're gonna talk about Walmart.
Hey,
Keep going.
Walmart.
Keep going.
Hey,
Keep going.
Walmart. Hey, Anyways, so I went in the store, got her stockings, and so I gave her the stockings. Boom.
That's so cute. You bought pantyhose for me.
Right.
Bought shoes for me.
Yeah.
We get off.
So she calls. You had a little blazer thing
And a skirt.
and a skirt. You call yourself gonna try to guess
I
high.
had like I think you're a suit coat jacket.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was up.
So she called herself gonna try to block me from seeing the thighs or whatever.
Because I was trying to put the pantyhose on while I was riding down the road.
I was driving the big Grand Marquis, that thing, so I missed my car. So I'm driving the car, driving that thing,
Way back, seat too far, sitting in the back seat like Pat Shannon had to tell you.
chill.
But I had told you to do that too.
Chill.
So, but when Pat Shannon said, then you did. I'm like, you do not listen to me. Okay, go ahead.
Chill. Anyways, so I'm driving the car, so she calls her. No, I was holding the blazer, so I wouldn't see her thighs and her little stockings put on. And so she don't like raise up in the seat. I'm like, why would you want me to?
Because I had to pull them up the rest of the way.
You were being fast. You trying to tempt me. But I tried to do good. Evil? Hey, my God.
Just like you didn't feel mine earlier. That didn't resonate in the atmosphere.
So, boom.
It did.
So, on the way to the district meeting, this young lady showed me those thick, juicy thighs. Baby, question for you. What's my favorite kind of chicken? We're waiting.
Oh Lord, high and spicy crispy thighs from KFC.
Thank you. Been eating thighs ever since.
I don't like it. Who I chose mine because she's beautiful and sexy.
It's mine.
She doesn't look all dry and throw it away when she's out running errands. She's extremely responsible. Now you think I be looking dry on me because I don't always be like jazzed all the way up or nothing.
But you don't look dry. You don't be, you can have your earrings in.
Oh, because I hate my ears without
But
earrings.
like you gonna look like you look pretty and cute.
Thank you, sweet.
No, thank you, because like you don't embarrass me. I be seeing people that I know. I'm like, whoa, girl, I know who he was.
I want to read. Okay, so I got two more. Then we'll. Because this one was like really good and specific.
Yeah.
Then it's my sissy, so a little favor too. This
Who
much
is it?
favor
Can I
too.
say you?
This is my sissy right here. The newly Mrs. Asiana Rouse.
That's this there.
Put together.
I married them.
You did that.
I married them for like that.
His smile and the way he made me laugh always makes everything comical. But if we're getting down to the nitty gritty, it's because he accepted me for, all caps, me. Mm-hmm. He saw me outside of what I had going on at the time and embraced who I was and didn't want to change me. He showed me what love truly was and how it felt to be loved properly. That's good. Because you can show somebody what true love it is, but if you're not loving them the way they need to be loved, back to a previous episode, yeah.
To sum it up, she could have said she felt secure. Like that's all I saw. You gotta read hers because
Yeah, because this was like to kind of keep it balanced. This is honestly my flesh. I prayed about God's will, but I didn't wait for His answer. And many couples, that's their story. I've and then the struggles are just gonna be in place, especially when you're a spiritual person and you've already sought God and His will for you, and then you literally go against that. It can't be. There can't be just sunshine.
Now I love what she said.
Rainbows.
Because like nowadays, I see on social media how some women are being hard on men, talking about y'all just want us for how we look. Y'all should be attracted to the inside. We don't know your insides. Like, so she was honest. Like,
yeah,
her flesh, like she saw him, she loved what she saw, and she just couldn't wait.
One time I was offended. A guy that I was talking to, and I asked that question, what attracts you? It was like you look. I'm like, oh my God, that was such a shallow answer. But I was like, well, no. I mean, something has to attract you to get your attention to even want to know a person. You don't know a person at first look.
But granted,
not typically.
The same dude who's trying to talk to you when I was talking to you.
Baby, no. Oh my God.
It's another dude. I didn't do something.
It was an ex, baby. We already had been in a relationship. It was before you came along.
Okay, babe. So peep this. So you had told me that you were being honest. That another guy had wanted your number and he wanted to talk to you, and you was like, while we was dating or I was
when we
dating.
first started, yeah.
And he was like, how he like, he said, oh, you feeling out.
He said, oh, your body look so funny because he had called, right? And so, well, now I knew he wanted to talk to me. And I was like, well, let me go ahead because I had prayed. And so, the enemy, he hear your prayers too. So he going to send something. So I'm like, okay, I got two men. I don't know which one from God. Maybe the devil sent his first to throw me off was about to come, or maybe this the one throwing me off. So he called. I guess I had called him. I think I called him and tell him, whatever, because this particular day he called me. But I had his number first, so I had to call him at some point. So he called me. And literally, my phone gives this voicemail alert, like it was a certain sound. So I'm like, how's my phone giving me a voicemail? I'm literally right here, it didn't ring. And that was a voicemail. Oh, you look so nice, your body. You had all that body. I'm like, my body, that's all you got after all this? So I was like, nah, I knew that wasn't it. So I didn't even call him no more because, respond because that was all he wanted.
But look how God
But he
worked.
was honest.
He was honest. Thanks for being honest.
Don't do that.
What's his name?
Don't do that. So he said, thank you for being honest. He probably don't even know who he is, but go ahead.
Yeah, he don't need to know. Stank himself.
Baby,
he sounds stank. The way he described it just sounds stank. Anyways, but look how God worked though, baby. Like the Lord blocked me from seeing your body.
Right, and then that's what I'm saying. So
So if I would have came at you like,
that wouldn't work. That is a smooth deal you did in high school to get all them girls that you was getting from your friends and stuff. That wasn't gonna work. That was you. Yeah, you see, y'all was bros or something.
Come on.
So last but not least, I have two ladies who I really want to share in theirs. They said, I done lost it. Ask me this time next year. They want to be able to share in next year. So they said run it back. So they have hope that next year they will have a story of how they were attracted to their significant other.
That's good.
And they participated even though they didn't have one. So thank you, my sisters. And we're going to be praying for you. It was funny, but it was honest and written. And so this is why this platform works well, because we get so many different perspectives. And so that's what we want. That's what we want.
Another form of balance.
It is.
And I got to stop telling people, don't be trying to get married now, y'all.
Child, I'm telling them too.
You tell them too.
I do. We probably shouldn't say
you
that.
Right.
We probably shouldn't promote. Don't get married.
Yeah, marriage is a beautiful thing.
Marriage is a real thing.
Marriage
requires a lot of work. God does honor it, yes, but God also makes you say all those vows because He know. My mama told me, she said you wouldn't have to say all this stuff if it wasn't gonna happen, and I thought that was some pretty good advice. Because like really, why do we have to? And then it's the honor relationship that you got to stand before God and sign some papers and everything, and make promises. When I had my babies, I don't have to say, I promise to take care of you. Maybe we're not at school. Come on.
So the vow is like in sickness and in health.
Yes, sir.
The few times I've been sick, Why didn't you take care of me?
Baby, I have taken care of you. You remember the time when you were sick and married people things?
You took advantage of me.
I couldn't make you feel better, so I wasn't making you feel better.
You took advantage of me. It might be rape.
And as we end for the episode,
Baby, this was a good episode.
I don't know if it was good. I kind of watched the playback. I'm got mixed emotions about tonight.
It felt good to me.
Well, I will say that we were open. While we didn't dig a whole bunch.
Yeah.
You know, because we can't tell everything.
We can't tell everything.
But I just want to be real with the people.
Right.
I mean, we're not the only couple that's been out there talking
Right.
about divorce. Ours probably is really good because y'all probably just out there getting ready to get divorced and fight in court. We weren't even gonna do that.
Yeah. Just try to, if you can, try to fight for that marriage.
But this
one more.
this is not fake, and that's what I love.
Right.
Like, I was gonna divorce you, but I didn't. So now I'm not just in this house with you.
And I was looking for an apartment. We was gonna get divorced. I had no apartment, and I was talking to people and everything.
But you know what we did?
What?
We talked to our kids about that. We were past that. But, we try to keep our kids looped in. And we talked to them about that. And they really was like, no, y'all can't get divorced. Then that baby, well, I'm going to break y'all up. I'm going to do pranks and put roaches into people's... I'm like, this girl. And she mean it. So I was like, well, we better try to work it out. Because then she'll just be breaking our relationships up and we want to be happy that way.
We worked it out, but we were still working it out.
Yeah.
Like, we're not perfect. We still have our days, but we're trying.
We trying. I want to try with you.
Let's try.
I ain't going to try with nobody else. I want to try with you.